And now I'd like to welcome to the desk KLSU Sports Director Campbell Robinson. Campbell, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, guys. I started in the bottom, in the basement of Hodges, now I'm up here at the top.
And now you're here. It's nice to finally have another New Orleanian on set. No offense, Alex.
Is this Todd not cool?
No, that tie is sick. You're killing it.
Well, guys, as we all know, NFL free agency has begun and teams are already making moves. Speaking of New Orleans, let's talk about the Saints. The Saints made their second biggest free agent signing in team history, getting prize safety Jairus Byrd. Now, Campbell, what does this move mean for a Saints secondary that's sort of struggled through the last few seasons?
Yeah, last year was Rob Ryan came in his first year, and they were fourth lowest in the NFL in takeaways. So this year, Jairus Byrd comes in with 22 career interceptions in his 5-year career. That's more than Malcolm Jenkins, T.J. Ward, and Dante Whitner combined, and those are all the other top 3 safeties in free agency this year. So look for an immediate impact from Jairus Byrd.
And I think the biggest thing to look at here is now you have that young core in the secondary with Vaccaro and Jairus Byrd, who's not that old, and even Keenan Lewis. That is a solid 3-man to go with on the secondary.
Yeah, and it's only going to help out Rob Ryan with his fronts as well, because he's not going to have to worry about Roman Harper or Malcolm Jenkins back.
Hands of
blowing
stone.
coverage. So a lot of hype, a lot of expectations for Jairus Byrd.
Yeah, Saints certainly slowly piecing together their own Legion of Boom. Moving to the other side of the ball, the Saints traded do-it-all running back Darren Sproles to the Philadelphia Eagles for a 5th rounder. How could this move affect a Saints running game that already can't really put it together and now loses its best running back?
Yeah, Darren Sproles, the thing about him is that he does so many different things. And he's really versatile, and him and Pierre Thomas together were a great duo, but now the Saints re-signed Pierre Thomas, and you have Kyrie Robinson and Mark Ingram there, so a lot of things to be happy about with the Saints, but Darren Sproles is going to be a tough guy to lose, but they get a 5th-round pick out of him, and the Saints with their 5th-round picks have drafted Carl Nix and Kenny Stills, so
they haven't done bad.
Works out pretty well.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing to keep in mind there is when you last year the Saints' 2 leading receivers were Jimmy Graham and Darren Sproles, and when you're trying to go away from a finesse offense, you can't have your second leading receiver be a running back. I think this was almost out of necessity, especially when Kyrie Robinson and Mark Ingram showed up in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, Kyrie Robinson and Mark Ingram, like you said, Mark Ingram late on in those last couple games, he played really well, and he got a lot of scrutiny really for his ball security.
Right.
But look for Sean Payton to put a lot of faith in him and Kyrie Robinson, and have Pierre Thomas kind of be that 3rd down back, that do-it-all guy for him.
They're going to have to put a lot of faith in him now.
Now, Saints tight end or wide receiver or tight end, no one really knows. Jimmy Graham has battled through an offseason trying to get himself some more money. Ended up with the franchise tag. How important is he to the Saints?
He's very important because he's a big matchup difference. I mean, Saints, that's how they run their offense, is really matchup differences, and Jimmy Graham sitting at 6'7" is probably one of the most athletic tight ends in the league. But he's asking for a lot of money, and that's a lot of money that the Saints really don't have right now.
Well, I think with the cap space, I was thought about this earlier. They've given the biggest contract ever to a quarterback at the time, biggest contract ever to a guard at the time, then safety with Jairus Byrd, and now it's gonna be Jimmy Graham. I gotta think Mickey Loomis, the general manager, is looking at the cap space down the line, and it's just like a little kid, la 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 la. I'm not listening. I'm not looking, because I don't know. He knows something about the cap that we don't. But I mean, you gotta think Jimmy Graham's gonna get paid. He's already tagged for the year. It's gonna come.
Well, what I'm wondering is, what if Mercedes-Benz and Smoothie King switched? Would you be okay with that?
No.
No.
I love my Pelicans, but no.